The support at the University of East London for its scholarship athletes includes all support from strength and conditioning, physiotherapy, nutrition, psychology, lifestyle and well-being services, as well as some of the academic services which we provide academic flexibility and priority access to accommodation on campus.
My business is hired to run the strength and conditioning services here. So they work hand in hand. So my external program that work with quite a few high-level boxers and just footballers and referees and basketball players, they work side by side with the university scholars. And I think it creates a great environment where they can interact, they become friends, they support each other, and the university athletes are inspired by the journey that the professional athletes are on, because ultimately the majority of the scholars would like to become professional in the future. When you get to the elite end of sport, it's all about the minor details, the small details, so strength and conditioning, tapering, peaking for performance can play a huge role. But at the start of your journey as an athlete, I think we provide everything they need to be successful away from their sport. And then if they put in the time and the effort in perfecting their craft with their technical coaches, and they buy into what we're having here, then they're going to achieve success.
As part of the services that we offer, we have a whole package of different tests that we work with the coaches and we work with the strength and conditioning staff, and we put on tailored testing for each different sports team. Once we've got that information, we can track and monitor that throughout the season. We can feed that back to the coaches, to the strength and conditioning team. So this is a kind of elite service that you'd get in Premier League football teams, top level NBA teams. You'd get a sports scientist full-time role with each team. So we're giving the scholars the opportunity to have that added into their package.
In terms of dual career support, I can help to manage timetables, any potential clashes with those timetables, and we can offer scholar athletes the opportunity to pace degrees, whether that means slowing it down, different study modes, whether that's going part-time or selecting particular modules at certain times of the academic year so that it can fit in with their athletic schedules. We use a holistic approach with dual career, and our scholar athletes are able to access these services unlimited all year round.
So we've now got myself, who will be here full-time as a physiotherapist. We've also got a consultant physiotherapist that works part-time, as well as a number of sports therapists, massage therapists, and osteopathy as well. So the benefits of students having access to our services is obviously injury diagnosis, so first-line diagnosis, and then treatment and their return to play. So also accessible to students and the athletes here in respect to recovery. We've got the ice baths, we've got the game ready systems, we've got the compression sleeves, as well as obviously the gym and high performance equipment around here for recovery as well.
So lifestyle and personal development support is a little bit different from the other services in that it's not necessarily about improving performance, but it's more about providing that space for them to think about where they are and what they want to do with their lives. And I like to describe it as life coaching for athletes. We look at things like identity and building that identity, being stronger than just being an athlete. So it gives those individuals that do sport a space where they can just be them and not necessarily them as the athlete and all the pressures and expectations.
At UEL, we make sure we take a really athlete-centered approach to what we're doing, and it's all holistic in the way that we approach. So not only are you an athlete, but you're most importantly a student first and also a person. So we like to look at life skills, look at the things that can develop you both within your sport, but also in future life. We want everyone to leave UEL a bigger, better and more improved person. For anyone interested in the high performance program at UEL, it's a simple process to apply. We've got our scholarship form available via our website. Go on there, make sure you fill it out as fully as possible, including video and links where appropriate, and someone on our team will get back to you as soon as possible.